Hello folks, we're going to show you how to install a copper end cap for any situations where you have wood that may rot when it's rest against a piece of slate, a roof, or something like that where water infiltration can occur. We're going to do that starting right now. Hello folks, welcome to the office. What we're going to do today is we're going to make a piece of copper for the this piece of wood that sits on the slate. So we're going to enclose it in copper, kind of like you would a knife, make a knife sheath. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it over on top, then we're gonna slide a piece of copper in there, and then we're gonna solder it all watertight, because this piece right here is gonna go on the roof just like that. So let's go over to the bender. Not a perfect angle. So now what we're going to have to do, since we have a change of direction here, we're just going to cut a slit. So that way there, we can change direction. Without too much difficulty. You're probably asking why I put that slit in there, because that allows me to change direction with the copper. And actually, if water gets in here, it can come out, right? So that's always good. Okay folks, change the venue. We're on the 3rd floor, near where this piece of wood needs to be installed. But today we're gonna do some things. We're gonna cut out the half circle, make it a little bit more decorative. So I found a pickle jar lid that actually seems to be the best fit. So remember, with these circles, you do very small bites. All right, there's our half circle. So when you put it on a piece of wood, it gives a little bit of a decorative edge there. We'll put some copper pan nails in there, so it will look good. But now, we need to solder this thing in place. So I've got my 2 pieces of copper that I want to put in there. Where I want it, right there. I'll get my end in there. Good. That's heated up enough. I'm trying to look for my thing I have to keep my copper pointed down, but I can't find it, so we'll use a wrench. This is really hot. Hold it down long enough just to see it flash over. Like I said, this is not anything that's going to be heated. we do want it watertight. What I'm doing is just reheating the solder at this end to make it liquefied, and then I'm pushing my copper down to make it flat because I don't want it to go up against the house all crooked. Problem is when you're hammering down and it's liquefied, you don't want to be bouncing back in your face. So that's going to hurt a little bit. Then you go back over it again because whenever you pound down on it, you fracture it. Alright, that looks like it's pretty much waterproof. I don't like the back end of it though, so we'll push that up a little bit. Now we got to go to the front. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I got to put this piece in here to cover up the front. So I got it clamped down. I'm just going to hit it with a hammer, get the profile as close as we can before I solder these pieces together. Now what we can do is we can just hammer this over. It's still a little warm. Hopefully that looks good to you. Alright, so now we're just going to dress this copper up. So what I like doing is just putting some alcohol on it. Get rid of all the flux. Cleans it up pretty good. Do it on the back side too, because I don't want this flux to be dripping down on our fresh copper, turn everything green. So now I get a new paper towel, go over the front of it. Still a little warm. So now we're going to take our Scotch-Brite pad, And we're just going to antique it a little bit. Make it blend in. That looks pretty good.
Alright, so now we're going to install the trim on the dormer and the roof. Shows you where that copper piece is exactly going to go. And there you have it, successful install. Appreciate you watching.